on the right side and then switched it. That was weird.
Okay, so
That was strange.
there we go. Now what we're doing is we are matching up. You can see that the red team, the Gloriouses, are here on the right. And Brian, consider yourself, are on the left, and that's so it's all matched up. Now, obviously, upon occasion, we'll be going back towards the monument, and it'll be switched.
You might want to flip their ready switches, otherwise they're not going anywhere.
No, auto-ref does it all.
Gotcha.
Oh, and now we got flashing on the scoreboard.
So just a thought: if they're blind, they're gonna spend a while working out that they have to dig the glowstone and everything. Unless they have no.
Well,
okay, they're going straight forward.
Unless they can read.
What's that?
What's reading?
Well, there's nothing else but glowstone.
Fire shot.
Yep, they're shooting. Nothing else but glowstone. This is
Alright, they're breaking through.
Perfect place to shoot.
And
First blood, Tom Bino, taken out by CFC.
And your Glorious are down to their lower level first.
Alright, let's see what they do with that. There are some supplies here in this chest.
And
they're just ignoring
water
them.
elevator.
Okay.
Who needs them anyway?
Who needs to dig down into the next area when you could fall down and die, right?
Yeah, nobody took a look at that at all.
Oh, they put the ladders.
Look at that.
They got
They're
the few
putting
ladders
down.
Alright,
Very nice.
and
So
Brian has made his way, well, their way.
You know, you're not even checking this one. It has a golden apple on it.
The Boris is getting into boxes. Meanwhile, we've got Russian Zombie and Gara just shooting across the lane, trying to put some effort. Down to one heart for Billy.
Boom! Boom!
Finished off by a Skelly.
Taken out. JPG.
Wow, the entire Glorious Bastards team save CFC is down and out at PvP fire. I love it.
And he is once again returning fire, trying to say, "Oh yeah."
As Skeleton giving him some more harassment here. Oh,
very
Billy
nice.
falling off the side of the entire world. I saw it.
So technically, Yogs got down here first, but
he done goofed up.
With the PvP,
you have to live.
Well, yeah.
Living is important.
And with the PvP and having to go right in the front here for traveling, they are just pinning them down. Of course, you do still have to have some people move away. You can't just stand here and shoot the whole time. We do need to get wolves collected.
JPG has made his way down to the actual victory monument down here.
Yeah, he was there.
And we still have all four of Brian's team on that same level.
Yeah, they're just standing there pelting fire.
So far, no movement towards
Boris?
Oh wait, Billy's on the other. Billy's on the other side of the glass. He's also joined by who is that? Ferrantino.
Ray, I'm curious, which means they are currently out of range of fire of the opponent team.
Unless the other team crosses,
Ray?
Yes.
Right. I didn't actually open all of your boxes, and I forgot from the other times I've watched it. Do you actually have any beds provided?
Yes,
anywhere?
there are beds in the very first chest that you find at top.
In the chest. Okay, so there are beds. A lot of times, new people for Race for the Wool will do two common mistakes. They will not light up, which so far we were seeing nothing lit up, and they will forget how important it is to sleep. This is not ultra hardcore. You do need to set your bed. You will die and come back.
And see, the other thing about this, though, is if you look up, there is that bedrock top. So you'll start out with mobs spawning right away. So it's a little more obvious, hey, you might want to throw some lights down.
Right.
All right, so we have consider yourself team crossing over into above the first wall, and now there is more arrow fire. Yay!
There's also very clearly a mob spawner. What is? Oh,
that's
a chicken spawner. Okay, that's a chicken spawner. So they're just kind of leaving that be. Come back for meats if you want.
But remember, this is the mirror area.
Neither team
so
has
there are
done
spawners
down.
underneath.
Oh yeah, okay. They've started digging down right now in the middle, under the cover of the cover of the trees. Yeah, in the center by this group here.
Bed is placed just before this first bedrock shaft to the Red Wall Mirror World.
Ferrantino checking out the chicken spawner that's been dressed up with some hatches.
Interesting. Both sides have placed beds in the same little mycelium area, different places. I'm actually concerned.
We also have one here on the left side, right on the first wall.
In the first chunk, making his way down to the second wall.
Oddmass, would you come to me for a second?
Sure.
I'd like a second opinion on this bed. I'm thinking this bed is going to be a death trap.
I want to see a death trap.
That I don't. Yeah, you can spawn here.
It'll spawn right.
You can.
Yeah.
Okay, you
it's
can spawn
above
right
and
there.
behind,
okay.
I think.
Yeah, you can spawn here and
on either
side
you
of the
still spawn on either side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. little bit concerned about that placement. It is the better placement as far as cover fire.
This one here, yeah.
All right, so we have Boris is
one.
actually through onto the top of the mirror world upside down trees here. He's breaking some wood, trying to see what's going on.
JPG has found the Victory Monument and is again JPEG.
Oh, he's being taken
is
out.
again shooting up. He's right between Russian Zombie and Gara. Is just kind of pelting their upper corner and their back wall with arrows.
Slow progress.
They're
being
definitely
made.
having to bob and weave.
Boris is deciding to scale the side of the first wool area and already getting shot at by the mobs down below waiting for him.
Oh, and we have it's a CFC. Yep, CFC has come down. Looks like he's about to cross. He's just kind of breaking the glass.
Oh,
it looks like Ferentino hasn't actually noticed that Brian's gone down.
Yeah, he's going to the upper part of the second wall, the one that has all the TNT supplies and the Ender Pearl dispensers.
Right. Billy fell from a high place. Zombie was shot by Billy. So yeah, we're definitely a lot of just exchange deaths back and forth like crazy. The CFC is checking out things, looking at stuff, figuring out what the heck there is. One thing that you've done very nicely on this map is the signage is very clear.
Does anyone else?
This may be a blind run, but it's a lot easier to figure out what you're doing now.
The scoreboard's saying that Yog have won for me.
Yeah, it keeps blinking on me. It's really spazzing out.
Mine's just switching back and forth, flashing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
Must be auto-referencing any time it seems to do.
Yeah.
I think it has to do with the
Billy
teams
entered the
being
lane.
assigned to one lane and then switched over.
Yeah, that's strange.
Because it happened once before.
Well, I'm not using auto.
Alright, so...
Yeah, we've got the fancy UI, so we'll just use that.
Oh, JPEG's coming around here. He is down to 1.5 hearts. I don't see him. Oh, he is regenning. Okay. He's going around the corner. That is a very nice touch. You want to try not to be indirect fire, so he's getting cover before he puts his stuff on. There's been a lot of shooting back and forth.
CFC has made his way down to the lava curtain area, and he has picked up some ender pearls. He's working around the curtains here.
He's just teleported.
Yep.
And using it again.
He's got to be careful because the way this is set up, you can take fall damage too when you fall down. So you don't want to kill yourself getting to this wool.
You're basically pearling blind.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a pearl of faith.
Yep.
Am I gonna make it
Hope
through?
I wasn't
Do I
evil and
trust
leave
the
one
mapmaker?
hole in the glass.
Exactly. Do I trust the map?
And they
maker?
have
No
the
choice.
purple wool.
Goes to
They've got it.
those bastards.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Oh, we hear some
Creeper
cannon fire going on.
explosions.
Oh, that was a creeper. Okay.
Yeah, creeper explosions by first wall for Brian.
Interesting. CFC did place in the wool room on the glass wall. But it
he's making
nice.
sure that he has to
Oh,
come
He's
back.
placing at every stage, so should he die, it's good. Very nicely done.
Ferentino, I don't know if he fell on purpose or not, but he dropped down, creeper exploded, exposing some of the wall box in first, and his supplies just splattered all over the floor.
I really, that's obviously CFC is very, oh, whoa, look at these mobs. Holy
Oh, the
crap.
other thing I forgot to point out is here on the first wool, how a lot of people will put glowstone above it. I actually put stone instead, so it doesn't light up inside, but I use half slabs to prevent spawns inside, and they can't just pop open the box and grab one from the outside. You actually have to get down here and break that stone.
And to be able to open up the wall box and get in here. That is a lot of mobs all over the place.
Alright,
This
Boris
is going to be rough
back
to
out
get in
first. Still getting shot at by those golden zombie mobs. There's actually quite a lot of them.
CFC is actually out of the second wool area now. There's another little trick too here. I'm surprised nobody bothered to check any of the furnaces, but there is a diamond sword hidden in one of the furnaces on both sides.
Very nice.
Little Easter egg.
Oh,
Yeah, that I was curious about. I actually meant to ask you about that. You can see where CFC was placing the wool all along the glass as he came through. He's very much familiar with Race for the Wool and said, "Hey, I am going to be sure
we're
I
not
if I die along the way."
this skeleton creeper are copulating in a corner. And was your map made during the time that chunks were assigned an age?
No, that was one of the updates I did last night.
Because it just
When I was
seems
doing
like
a massive
it just seems like there's so many enchanted and armored guys.
Oh
It
yeah,
could be
I
because
set
of
the age.
of the
I
chunk.
set the age a little high. for her on purpose.
On purpose.
On purpose. I told you, there's no
okay.
blitzing going on anymore in this map.
Alright, purple wool
and
on the monument.
Tombino are coming down.
It looks like they're building a wall to
And-
secure the wall.
Yeah, they're trying to like tag team through here, but they definitely are facing a massive mobs.
Well, this is interesting. I haven't seen this one before. They actually used this water to make a giant, massive water ladder all the way down to the nether
I think
area.
I'm gonna hop in and see how the blind run is actually affecting the teams,
Alright.
whilst apparently having a cigarette. Alright, I'll let you know.
Oh.
Got some arrow
Yeah,
fire.
Boris went over the edge. Oh my goodness. There was another creeper explosion right at the wool box.
Oh, and you don't want to lose that wool.
Well, that's also going to be difficult because there's no protection. You know, usually you can, pop up a glass or two, get in, and then block up behind you. This is fully exposed.
Yeah, they're probably going to want to actually work as a team to get down there and then light it up. And they also want to make sure there are spawners in these trees. Remember, there were the chicken spawners up top? There's spawners in the trees.
Right.
I mean, this is mirror world.
Hint, hint. Now, the interesting thing is they were choosing to come down two at a time, and they were definitely lighting up as they went. You could see the torches, but they never quite made it down to the obsidian.
They started to
Tombino
work
looks
on
like he's
this
collecting.
zombie spawner, but they only got the hatches up. They didn't actually kill it.
All right, Tom is working his way back down. He actually dug through the front. That's a good way to quickly get to your ladders, but it's also fully exposed if you use it.
All right, Ferentino is actually making his way on the back wall here on the first wall. Well, now he's retreating. Okay. he came down and then pulled it back up. Oh, now he's down again. Okay.
All right, Tombino looks like Tom is just waiting here going, you know what? It's almost night. He is standing at this bed. He wants to set his spawn, which is a very good plan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if he decided to go ahead and move on or not.
Well, they do have
He
a
was
bed on the
standing
other
there.
side. There's a bed sitting right here
excellent.
outside the exit from the tunnel.
Getting once again into a bit of a fight.
Oh, he's doing that thing we talk about all the time, where you look across to the other side. He was sitting there watching the other lane, seeing what's going on. Good
Get
job.
an idea of what you're doing. Gara and Russian Zombie definitely are kind of being paired up for a lot of these runs. Billy is in their face, just trying to shoot back at them.
I think I
just
may
a
have,
bit of
lagged.
Because nobody's moving, and I can't go to my next person.
Yeah. There we
Yeah,
go.
okay, there we go.
Yes, just so long as they're using a
Alright.
portion of it with their lane.
So right, this water is fine to use that's within the void lane, but as soon as they, within their own lane, but as soon as they step over to the void lane area, they would get
Smited
smited.
by the wrath of 1,000 race rulers.
or auto ref.
I like both. Both work for me.
By 1,000 race for the rulers. We have a lot of action right here in this chunk, right across from each other. They are down here, Gara and Russian just shooting back and forth, and there are 3 people from Yogscast side, Billy, JPEG, and Ferret, all over here. They did place that purple wall, which does seem to have fixed, at least for me, Ray, the
The flipping out, yeah.
scoreboard.
Now it actually
Now that
says
it's
they
been
have
updated.
one.
Right.
Now, the other thing that
lot of
I should
pigmen.
point out is if they decide to go for some of this diamond, they're in for a surprise. Just not spoiling what it is, but there's a surprise for them.
Important to point out here that the Yogscast bastards have removed, when they came down here,
Yeah,
they
come over here, honey.
removed their zombie pig spawner.
Alright, Brian, consider yourself blessed, has actually made it and lit up the entire bottom of this first rule area, so it looks like they're going to have first rule secured.
Nice.
So-
I saw...
Sorry.
So it is doable.
No, go ahead.
So yeah, so just pop back from the channels, and both of them are completely different experiences. The Your Glorious Bastards are a lot more chill. Like I just got a very casual evening as I hopped into the channel, and they seem pretty
What's
casual.
up?
They I think they may not know each other very well because they had to ask each other what their voice. Like someone said something, they're like, "Oh, who's that?" So they didn't know the voices.
Oh, that could
So I
cause
don't
some
know-
confusion.
I don't know if that was actually an issue, or maybe he just misheard under the stress of playing. But yeah, and Brian is a lot more chaotic. They were not screaming, not shouting, just a lot louder. They were when they saw the water elevator that your Glorious are using. They were cries
No way!
of, is it against the rules? And they kept then because obviously I was in there. They're like, can they do that? And I was like, I can't really say anything. So I asked one of the refs to.
Right.
I just poked a ref, and one of the refs.
Right, which Robin
channel.
said yes, it's fine as long as they're within their lane.
Yeah.
And like, as we were explaining, and they'll probably catch on the live stream, if they go outside for the water that's overflowing, they will get popped in the face. So we actually have one wool on each side. I mean, 14 minutes in, and we've got 2 wolves on a blind run. This is fantastic. Interestingly enough, 2 different
I know,
wolves.
that's going to be really interesting, because then they can lock the other team down.
Well, the thing is, though, is that your Glorious has progress. Not as much, obviously, as Brian, but your Glorious has some progress on first, which is pretty easy to keep going, to keep pushing. Whereas second may take them a while to actually first get down there, which they haven't yet. Seems like.
Brian,
and
consider
also
yourself
for the
blessed
book,
now
how it
using the
works.
water themselves to get up and down.
I was just going to say that. And they also decided to, looks like they put it on the inside and went, you know what? That's a great idea.
Protect
Brilliant.
that victory monument.
Let's do it over here, too, which does have that
Ooh,
side effect
friendly
of, yes,
fire.
protecting the monument.
Ooh, right in the back of the
Oh,
head.
no, Fairy
Oh,
taken
and
out
another
by
one.
CFC.
Oh, Zombie.
So,
Oh,
from
take
what I
it out.
heard, in terms of player role designations, it seems like Billy and CFC are defending the monument, while the other 2 are going out and getting dem walls. From what I heard.
Demos.
So they are kind of choosing to just stay back, protect.
Yeah,
and
we've
they're-
seen-
They're doing basically half PvP pressure, half wool run.
Well, that's
Alright,
the
so
thing
we
is, though, is
have
that-
Billy is actually on the top of the first wool, but he's getting eaten by a spider here.
So it does seem
Ooh,
that both
almost
players
took it
put two and two on each victory monument, which kind of seems like responsive in a way. So they had 2, so they'll put 2, but they could both remove the 2 and put them on wall, and then the other 2 would probably move as well.
Yeah, it's
Do-
very
do-
versatile.
is that-
That's definitely something you want to do.
Yeah, so it's interesting that they've matched the players who are defending. Oh wow, the pigman climbing the water.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
There you
that's
have
man.
angered the pigmen.
And
And
they're trying-
now
Well, and that's what we were
that's
pointing
going
out
to
earlier.
be a lot of pain.
Wow.
Yogside actually took out their spawner when they first explored,
Ooh.
and Brian, because they hadn't come down here, the pigs were just spawning
Oh, yeah.
while they were right here. So there's a lot of them.
Do your pigmen
That's definitely
spawn
gonna hurt.
anchored?
Ooh, Ferentino exploding in a shower of items. They are digging down and getting some of this iron and stuff, though. So
Purple just
Ray,
sitting
did
on
you
the floor.
set your pigmen to spawn angry, or are they spawn
no, they spawn
and
neutral.
being angry?
It's up to
Okay.
you
Okay.
to either destroy the spawner or
I
use
wonder-
it to shoot the other side.
I wonder if you could put the water on the bedrock to wipe out some of the cobwebs. wondering
In the
if you-
middle,
wondering-
maybe, but there's still enough of them where it's not going to really be an
Yeah,
advantage
just
for you.
wondering. Just a wondering.
I gotta say, this is cracking me up. There's like a zombie that was holding an egg and was totally chasing a chicken till the chicken
Take
went
your
to
egg!
the trees.
Take your
The
egg!
chicken took to the trees. I will protect myself. There's a lot of beds. I am seeing beds on both sides. Remember, just because it's a blind run does not mean these teams have not gotten some practice, gotten experienced with what they're looking at in general.
Yeah, they just don't know what map they were
So-
going to be running, so they couldn't
Yeah,
practice.
it
So-
may...
I mean,
Right.
what are your Glorious actually really doing at the moment? Because I don't see them at first or second.
Looks like they're getting shot repeatedly.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't
Well,
seem to see
yeah.
them.
Billy is working his way down, to their main
Was.
place. CFC is working his way up to their main place. Ferentino, main place being the little cubbyhole with the victory monument where they've set up. Ferret is up here, kind of shooting back and forth, bobbing and weaving behind the cobblestone
So they've
barriers
missed. So
they
the
put up.
Glorious have kind of missed the first night and are actually spawning at the top.
Where is... No, I definitely saw somebody.
There's somebody,
spawn down
yeah,
here.
JPEG
Some of them
spawning
are.
up top.
Mm.
All right, some of them are spawning. Some of them did definitely miss, yeah, because JPEG's just coming all the way down.
hmm
So Ferentino is really working his
So yeah,
the shooting over here.
JPEG's probably not very happy about that.
They're
Oh
definitely
my goodness!
enjoying
Do we
the...
have 4 and 4? Do we have all
Yep.
4?
Yeah.
It seems to
We
be-
have all 8 people just basically in a fight. Although there is some exchanging of gear, There's arrow fire everywhere,
Well,
but there is some exchanging of gear.
You also have to think, though, if they're holding them here, they can't go down and progress. So that is kind of helping them out a little bit. Although, if they really wanted to, you can dig through some of this cult, like Glorious Bastards have dug in like a little sniper hole here, but they could continue down and get down to the bottom area without...
There was a notch apple and a diamond pickaxe that was in that splattage, so we definitely have some potential. Looks like they have thinned out quite a few of the pigmen, but there are still, it's like 4 or 5. Oh, nice. A couple of them are hanging out on the top of the bedrock. Just gonna ooga booga you.
Yeah, we'll just come eat you later. It's alright.
The reason it's so surprising to me that they have 2 different wolves is often there's one wolf that people just kind of go, oh, I see them over there, or oh, this is kind of an easy one. They both discovered at the same time. But very much like the last blind run, we have different wolves being done first. Curious to see what they go for next.
Well, it's funny. I actually did a couple of runs of this myself when I was developing the map to see how easy it was to do. And whenever I would do it, I was always run the second one first as well. So
Russian Zombie seems to be collecting some blocks.
Yeah, that just seems to be
passing them over.
So it looks like Brian may be getting ready to actually push out and move shortly.
At the same time, I see CFC
digging through,
kind of making a move too.
Oh, and he found one of my
surprises. I wondered if that was your surprise.
Where is he?
At the bottom where that pigment spawner would have been.
He's going into the nether.
He dug through and got himself a silverfish to the face.
Oh, they've already got a nice little path down here too.
Yeah, because obviously CFC went in for purple.
Right.
So we are making a push.
CFC's going down to the last area. I wonder, does he have a diamond pick?
He does.
Because that is going to be required.
He does have a diamond pick.
Unless he wants to sit there for 12 minutes punching through.
Yeah, because there's a lot of obsidian.
Yeah. So he's definitely making a push, looking to explore. Really, I have been thoroughly impressed with these blind runs. The teams have definitely been familiarizing themselves with Race for the Wool and are, just enjoying the fact that they're exploring a map and figuring out for the first time. Although this could have been a random map that they, checked out. We actually heard that Ascension map on Friday night was, hey, we actually looked at this map, but we looked at it before 3 or 4 others, so we kind of forgot. But
Zombie coming to pay CFC a visit.
Yeah, he's still working his way down. Come back to you, CFC. What else is happening? Ferret and Billy are still in that main area where the Victory Monument is, and it looks like Gara... Oh, all four of Brian's side are right here at the Victory area.
Alright, CFC looks like he's trying to remove the water from underneath where the yellow wool entrance is.
Looks like Billy is making a push all the way down. He may be looking to come and join CFC.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting area for them to run. I mean, this area is a lot easier if you can get to it first. If you have another team in there with you, it becomes just that much harder right away.
CFC is choosing that to block off that water source, so he's not going to get pushed anywhere.
Whoa, you alright?
Yes, I just had a child scare me.
I heard. Oh, it looks like they did place a few blocks down here at this third. I didn't even notice this. They did start building some of the stuff out, so they have been down here once.
Looks like Ferentino is also still spawning all the way from the top. Definitely want to take advantage of setting. There's beds everywhere, but not necessarily set.
Oh yeah, it doesn't help you do any good if you don't use it.
So I don't know if you saw it from Robin as well, but Robin said to come quickly listen in on Brian's chat, and they've made a push for the purple wool, and they sent Boris decided to go. He was going to go naked, so in case the pigman got him, and he got here, and he was successful, and he can't punch through the iron bars. And so he's now calling...
Yeah, I made sure, on that one, I made sure to put iron, so it's a lot harder to just go straight to it.
So he's now sitting asking for his teammates to drop him blocks and water and food and picks and everything that he put
give me stuff.
Chest. Like, give me.
So he made the run. I'm here.
Yeah.
I found it.
He is like the Dalai Lama. He is wanting one with everything.
Oh yeah.
One with everything. Nice. That was terrible.
It's odd mass to me.
Alright, pro, gotta love Ferentino. Oh my goodness, he is riding the water elevator up, and the whole time, these MLG moves, he's like, yep, I'm gonna keep shooting you right through this water. I'm not gonna let you out of my sight.
It looks like he's about to get his supply that he needed. He's been punching through the iron. And it looks like, who's this? Okay, it looks like, who's this? Tom Benno
Boris.
is going to come help him. Yeah, Boris receives his supplies.
Yeah,
and
Boris and
Benno's
Benno.
come to help.
Well, they're going to need person on the top to dispense the pearls and then get down to the bottom and grab said pearls and use them.
I imagine both of them will go, or maybe Boris will stay at top because he's the least armored.
You know, I suspected that Billy was joining CFC. He wasn't.
And bastards are now actually making a play for first rule as well. They're both standing here on top of the trees.
I know, that's just what...
The bastards!
the-
The bastards!
Them y'all glorious. He actually...
And I've got the
Tarantino,
spazzing out
JPEG,
thing,
and
yeah.
Billy are all three. All three making push. This is definitely one that you want to work with a team. And we saw 2 on the other side really working pretty well. 3 over here with all these mobs. I do see TNT placed. I'm assuming that's meant as just a block.
Yeah, I would
Like
hope
a
so.
building
No,
block?
they're
No,
exploding.
they're actually
Well, they're
lighting it
taking
up.
out
Nice.
taking out the spawner. And
I
a few
was
mobs
curious,
to
are
go.
we just using this as a block, or are we going to see
That's
pro
a
moves?
that's
Pro
a clever way of
moves.
doing it.
And leaving the torch there, they placed the cobblestone for the torch, automatic activation, drop.
Well, you might want to
That
be
is
careful if the
beautifully
dither's too
done.
close to that wool.
Yep, so far, I mean, that's beautiful. Looks like they've broken some of the glass, and that's it, unless a creeper
Did anyone see
explosion hits
where,
some of the glass.
anyone see where Boris went? Can't see him up top and second anymore.
He went down below. Boris is now on the bottom half.
Okay, alright, so he's going to be the one running purple.
Ugh,
Hopefully enough pearls were dropped.
Yeah, there
because
we
he
go.
will
Yeah.
need to make a return trip.
DeBoris.
Yeah, so you need 6 in total.
He does have a couple of stone picks. He's got melons. He's got torches. He does have 1 EXP potion,
Ooh.
leather panties, and that's it. A couple of eggs and those bars that he broke.
He doesn't know
Tarantino
where to
planning
Has-
to do a lot more cannon.
Has found those ender pearls. Is working it.
I don't think Boris knows where he's going to go because he's kind of just teleported to the left. Okay, he worked it out. Okay, he teleported through the left.
Excellent.
Took
There
him a
we
while to
go.
work
That
out.
is fabulous.
Apparently the signs are working.
Alright, here you go.
And
that's-
off he goes again. It is a nerve-wracking thing. These guys and these teams, they're having to, blindly
Trust that
He's
I wasn't
wondering-
evil.
Yeah,
pop
he's
right
trying to.
through.
I think he's wondering what that little water
He's
drop
probably
thing is.
The
regenerating.
hole is like, can I go up there? Should I go
probably.
through more lava? He's looking
Oh,
all
he
around,
needs a
probably
pearl.
talking with his team.
He didn't have a pearl. They didn't drop one down. It does take a second to come through. He's gonna
I
have
just
some
see, I
pearls.
just see a fleet of little pearls just all riding the water.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I know there's so
Meanwhile,
many.
Tom is also
Oh,
he
wow,
he
there's
is up
loads.
above, just smacking. He's up above
they
smacking
have
the
a
ender
pearl.
pearl for Boris. There it is.
No,
He's
it's
smacking
short
ender
out.
pearl like crazy.
Well, if they get this
Oh.
wool back.
He
Oh.
didn't get it back.
Oh,
Oh no,
swimming
he
lava,
missed
yeah.
the.
About to say you got to get it back.
Yeah,
Well, now they know where they're going and
Meanwhile-
what they're doing. So
Yeah, it should be a lot easier on the second attempt.
Yogs Glorious have TNT the other spawner. One of them has splatted down here.
And
The
knocked
other
right
two
out
dropped
of
down.
the
Oh, he didn't
Oh!
even get to make it down. Oh, because of the void and stuff going on.
and all
Look
the
at the color line of
skeletons.
skeletons
Hey,
falling
what's up,
off with
buddy?
him. Oh my goodness!
I want to go too.
That was like half of their skeletons. That was
Oh,
Well, the
man.
thing
unbelievable
though is
for
these
them.
skeletons are spawning from these trees. So if they come up here and spawn more, then it doesn't really matter.
It's pretty light. You
Actually,
could probably make a run for it
I-
with this level.
Yeah, there's not. There's. I think
Oh,
there's only.
there's another one. They're already
Do
spawning.
they get
I think Billy could make a run
both of
for
them?
it.
There's only one.
There's a
Come on,
spawner
Billy.
right here, honey.
There's 3 spawners. Yeah, there's 3 spawners still active in the tree.
Alright, he's making
they
a run
took
for
out
it,
the ground
grabbing his
ones.
stuff.
Getting shot rapidly.
Ah.
And taken out.
Aw.
See, they're lighting up the bottom because they think that's where the spawners are, but they're not. They're in the trees.
Alright, Boris is back. He's back. And
He's I'm ready to run this wool.
yes, he knows what he's doing. He's just waiting for his ender pearls.
Give me pearls.
Gara is shooting Ferrantino like crazy, or at least waiting to shoot. He's just paused and ready.
This first rule definitely
We
giving
actually do
Yagloria
have-
some trouble, though.
You can see where we have yellow has not been touched by either side. Yaglorious has purple on the
Wait, didn't
monument.
CFC
Brian has
head
red on
down
the
there, though?
monument. And have touched purple.
But didn't CFC head down to... Why does he keep going to the corner? He can go straight through the lava.
As CFC had headed down, what is he doing?
Yeah, what did he end up doing?
Oh no. Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's having fun here with this.
He does not.
He doesn't have a diamond pick.
A diamond pick. He has a diamond axe.
Oh, you
and
missed.
he is punching
Okay,
obsidian.
I think the last experience in purple has kind of shaken Boris's enderpearling skills because he doesn't really know what to do. It seems, or he's just sitting here regenning, but like he keeps enderpearling to the corner and doing everything in 2 jumps instead of just the 1 jump straight through the lava.
Well, he did burn on the way out with the wool. He may be looking to be extra cautious.
Sure.
Looks like the Yogsglorious have gone ahead and in those trees use some TNT to kind of bridge across at the top. Probably going to try to do some shooting from above, but of course they did still die.
Looks like I'm going to have to update this map again, but
Yeah,
these
Boris
skeletons
is-
aren't doing exactly doing what I
he
wanted them
enderpearls to
to.
the corner when he can just go straight through, and he shouldn't need to go to the corners. Like it.
Boris is working his way steadily, though.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get killed this time.
Right.
Taking a look, a lot of people are just kind of, a lot of the ones that aren't actively working on on PvPing or on a wool are just kind of checking checking their chests, getting themselves set. I imagine there's some communication within the team. Boris is still working on that purple.
All right.
JPEG was kind of up here where the Ender Pearl
And the
is
supplies,
in that brick area.
He might be trying to get
Yeah.
a pearl for his teammate down here, but the thing is, though,
he
if
was
he goes
pushing the pearl
through,
button like crazy.
then he'll have to come back with the pearls. Oh, Boris, and he missed the
Oh,
shot again.
what did he do? What is it?
He
Where
hit
is
too high. He hit on the roof of the thing and fell into the lava. You have to actually hit this back wall, otherwise you're not going anywhere.
But Boris did look like he have a bed set up here with the chicken, so he is right back over there. So it's not going to take him as long.
He's going to need some more
How
pearls. though.
many? I wonder if CFC is going to be able to get. Does CFC have an iron pick? Could he actually grab the 2 diamonds? Would that be enough?
No, I believe he only had stone picks.
So he can't even get the 2 diamonds that are sitting here, which is a
Yeah,
shame.
he's just standing
Bit of a
here
lag
waiting.
Spike. So he could be trying, but again, bit of a lag spike.
Yeah, I'll go home in the channel see if he's his frustrations are making it to Mumble.
All right,
I see
Gara,
movement, so
Yeah, we're moving again. I was able to TP again. Billy and Ferret are kind of shooting it out with Gara. Ferretino seems to be abandoning the shooting fight. Billy is out with Gara, and he is going ahead and digging down.
and like
Looks like he might be
Yogsglorious,
collecting some iron.
Gloria seems to have left the first wool area. I think they're gathering more supplies. They think they might need some more help to get through there.
Boris is working those Ender Pearls again. Is CFC coming back? Has he decided to give up? Oh, JPEG's down here.
His teammate is providing assistance.
Has nothing on him that's helpful either.
Well, he broke through. They did break through one
He
of them.
did break through the one. Okay. So 2 of them down here together. They won't be able to get the diamonds right above their head. Meanwhile, Boris, back and forth, pacing on this furnace. He's getting a little bit nervous. You're gonna have to hit that pearl, buddy.
Oh yeah, it's a lot easier, honestly, if you just kind of look right in the middle of the curtain from the other side.
He went again. He went again.
He's getting in there just
Interesting.
fine. It's getting out.
Interesting stuff for CFC and Billy, who joined him for a little second there.
Yeah.
And is that that multiple people are going down to this 3rd wool area naked, expecting to die on the way down, and then realizing that they made it,
can't
but
do
they
this
can't.
naked.
They can't.
Right.
Yeah. So they've quickly had a quick break to grab some more blocks so that they can bridge and so they can cover away from the spiders and the skellybobs. But
Well,
it seems like
scouting naked
JPG.
is kind of safe.
Yeah, JPG isn't helping at all. He needs to just go do something. There's nothing for him to do, really. Apart from, I guess,
just
cheering
chilling.
him on as he punches. Yeah. So it does not take 2 people, so I guess a bit of misuse of resources. Maybe he's heading back now, but he doesn't need to be here. Certainly not right this second, so he could probably go do something else, I guess.
Boris is standing
Alright.
here, waiting for his health to regenerate before making an attempt at the pearl. Oop, he made it out this time. Oh, and whoa. Yeah, it glitched him through the glass.
Oh, the glass.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
man.
can happen
Oh.
sometimes. That can happen
Yeah,
sometimes. If
'cause
you
there's a-
aim too
isn't there
high.
a-
To the void lane.
If you aim too high, it will put you right
You
out
go
the
through the
outside.
corner and you.
Yep.
Yep.
It's very
That's just a
precise.
troll.
It's testing your purling skills there.
Okay.
CFC and JPEG
synchronized
are both
picking. It's not
synchronized picking. It's not going to make it any faster.
Yeah.
However, if one of them gets tagged by a mob, notice they did put
Well,
the
they're going for
netherrack up
different
on the
blocks,
side.
I think. No. Okay. All right.
Oh, they were each taking a different block. Okay.
Yeah, so it
It's
just
like a
reset
race.
it.
Now they can get through. Very smart to put the netherrack there so that they're not going to be interrupted by the spider.
Oh, I just fell through. I just scared myself. Just like slipped.
So they are still just continuing to work through very slowly this whole obsidian area.
Yeah, but I mean, still,
break through,
JPEG doesn't need to, be here. You don't need to be here.
Maybe he has the blocks and he's not wanting to hand them off. I don't know.
Well,
They're
they
gonna
both,
have-
they
Well,
both
no,
clearly have.
he didn't really
picks.
have much of anything on
Well,
him.
CFC went backwards to the original chunk to get the netherrack, so he has a pick. He can go back get blocks anytime.
Anytime you want, man. Anytime you want.
Yeah. So he has what
Well,
one,
again,
2.
The pair mentality, they don't know what they're going to face once they get around the corner.
Yeah.
You know,
I guess it's true. I mean,
Iron
they do have 5 more obsidian blocks to go through, assuming they do it the most efficiently. And
Yeah.
poor Boris is back to the purling. He is going to be so sick of those
What?
little beautiful balls when he's done.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
But CFC made it seem so easy. Actually.
Tom
It
is
was
trying
just-
to dig through the furnaces
You know.
and finding out, nope, not gonna happen.
Poor Boris. Poor Boris. And a purling, like you said, CFC made it look so smooth, so easy. But there is a bit of technique to it, and now you could just
Not
wham
too
through
high,
it
not
easily.
too low.
Yeah.
So we still have one person for each team sitting by the victory monument, home sitting and just shooting,
Right.
exchanging arrows and lives.
Looks like Brian's taken Russian Zombie, and you said that they were really looking to gear up. He's continuing. He's gotten some diamond. He's gotten some iron. He is working
What was
to
the
just
multiple
get
explosion
the things.
thing? Oh, wow.
Boris by a creeper.
Well, there's a giant pit here, and they've exploded. There's blocks in the ground. I assume it was here.
Oh, Tom is down here in the lava curtain.
Oh, they
I'm
exploded.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think maybe
Oh,
he's gonna
there's-
run it this time.
He may try to run it. He can see across. He's actually checking the furnaces. I can see him swinging his hand. He's looking across. They can clearly see purple. He knows he's in the right spot. His teammate, I'm sure, has passed on the information that you got to pearl through. So we may have another team. Or, no, he's just said, okay, nope. You keep working that, Boris. You keep working that, Boris. That looks ugly to me.
It was like a supervisor.
Billy
Yep,
is
that
back
looks
over.
all good to me.
Yeah, he hasn't found the diamond sword though. He was checking him, but it's still in the furnace.
Billy and Ferrantino are back to the red wool. Over here, they are in it.
And
they got it.
Ferrantino is carrying it.
Now he's got to get out.
Excellent. So, Yoglorious have red and purple. Brian have purple secured and red. I have red secured and purple is being worked on. So we've got to get purple all the way back. We've got to get red all the way back, and neither team has even started. Well, I guess I can't say started. Yoglorious is working on yellow now, right?
Ooh, CFC's gonna
Very
have third.
slowly.
JPG taken out.
Alright, what happened to Tom? Where'd he go?
Gara definitely seems to be the designated PvPer. Got the skills.
Oh, Tom's right here. Okay.
Russian zombies collected a bunch. He's coming back. There's Boris.
JPG entered the void lane. CFC standing here, trying to get through this last barrier in the tunnel, and then he has 2 more blocks to get through.
Both Ferrantino and Billy are cleaning up the mess down here. We officially have no mobs. There's still spawners raining down on their heads, but they are slowly taking them out. Looks like we're going to be hopping our way out of here. Ha!
It's still amusing
Little
that
butter armor picked up.
Glorious has chosen to go the slow go at the punching through the city and with the
Well, I think
pick.
You know, they're figuring it's better to carry on than to go all the way back and try to get what they need.
Gara saying that he's Legion like a moth trucker.
Yeah, Legion.
Yeah,
Nice.
Legion.
Yeah, that's exactly what that says.
That's exactly what they're trying to say to us.
CFC
some
finally
serious
breaking through,
leakage.
but now he's got a whole bunch of mobs here that are gonna say hello.
Ooh, JPEG taken out by a Russian zombie.
Alright, looks like water has entered the fray. Tom bringing a bucket of the stuff. So that'll hopefully reduce some of the falling lava to worry about.
Alright, Boris is right back here. And Tom is here. Yeah, I see what you're saying with the, Oh.
CFC
Curious
shot
if
into the wood lane.
that's- Again. Oh, no! No,
For
no,
the first
no.
time,
That's
so his progress.
that's a first.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I need to redo some of the map. That's the whole
So-
point.
Yeah, I mean, Ray, it looks like Tom's just going around lavering up, watering up the lava at the base of...
At least for the
yeah.
Yeah, in the
between
bottom
spots.
part, you could do that. But it's the
Yeah,
dirt
you
But
that
it
you
looks
gotta
like,
definitely
worry
do
about.
that.
looks like he may try, though, to block
That's
through the
gonna be a
lava.
very bad idea. it's
Because it's going to update.
it's set
yeah.
up deliberately to update. Those are all source
You could
blocks.
set, if you pre-set up a trough, though, it should be
Those are
fine.
all source blocks, Odd, and it's too thick.
Oh, right. Oh, it is, so it is.
Well, that could be ugly. Even if he just takes care
Well,
of
okay,
the,
may try to...
you know, for all we know.
Okay, it looks like he... There he goes. Alright.
He's just using the lava to take out the floor, because the floor is what keeps killing his partner.
Right, that's
Yeah.
what I think. That's what I was about to say. Is I think what's happening is he's making it through the curtain, but then landing in the lava. So they're just, they're figuring out ways, what the problem was, and ways around it. Beautiful. I love seeing that thought
Ooh,
process.
that was close.
He was on the edge there.
See, the other thing, too, is when I made this was also a lot more dangerous because you couldn't place anything on furnaces. But since they changed
Right.
that, but still, it's still dangerous.
Yes.
I made sure that those are all source blocks.
So CFC is working his way through here again. Robin apologizing for the bits of lag. There's
The
always
leech.
so much that can be done about that.
Yeah, I'm not.
the
I'm not.
leech.
I've only had that 2 times, and that's been it. So
Yeah, and it's been brief for us, but I understand. As a player, though,
Yeah,
every second that you can't move is a panic-inducing second.
Alright,
Most
Tom is
definitely.
examining their opponent's side to see how the purple was done. I guess he's kind of just going to conclude it's kind of like the last Ender Pearl places. Just like, you can't really
CFC's
tell
navigating his
much.
way back.
yeah, there's not much you can tell from the other side. It's pretty much just barrel through, guys. Get through.
They can see. Look,
Yeah.
they've made
Alright,
their way
here we
out.
go.
They've placed blocks.
And he's through.
All right, so he's gotten
Excellent.
to the wall now. He just has to get out with it.
Billy and Ferentino both working that red wool all the way back home. They are they're in the home stretch now. I mean,
Alright, so here we go. Tom successfully
placed the red
pulling back.
The red wool's been placed on their side.
not for the Glorious.
Yeah, it has.
I'm sorry. It has.
Yeah,
I
because the
missed
red
that.
wool's from the top. They already passed through.
Tom
there.
is
So they
just
just
so
have some
cautious.
hanging out on
They're
it.
coming down to the
Tom-
bottom.
Yeah, purple's halfway out. Tom being incredibly careful, like looking every time at the opponent's
CFC
side.
is working on this last obsidian barrier, realizing, hey, we might want to block off
Oh,
those
he
skeletons
ended
are
up
shooting
out
at
of
us.
the world. Oh, the glass. He glitched through the
no,
glass.
The cornering. He glitched through the corner
He
of the
didn't though. He
glass.
kind of. I saw where the pearl landed. It landed right in the middle of the pane. It must have landed on the edge of the block though.
Oh,
Like in the,
no.
you know where you see the black outline.
Yeah.
That must have been where he.
That
hit
is
it.
Minecraft Ender Pearl physics at its worst.
yes, gotta hate it.
Wow, he was so nearly out. And to be honest,
Well, the
every
good
time
thing,
they
though,
run it
is-
though, they're going to be more
Did they
and more
place any?
cautious. No.
Oh,
They should have. That's a shame. Mobs are now starting
And
to
especially because
spawn
they can't
inside
see.
the raid.
They
What's
can see
that?
the purple being placed in the opposite corner.
Mobs are actually starting to spawn where they watered up the lava.
Ah, yes, because there's no light.
Ooh, there is that.
That's wow. But yeah, the more times they fail, the more cautious they're gonna get to a point where they're just not gonna. I guess I'm sure it's just bum rushing it. They're not really gonna know.
Well, yeah.
What's killing them?
There's 2 ways it can go, and that's just the human
Yeah,
Condition.
human nature.
system, and that's just how you are. The condition is you're either going to go, you know what, I got this, we can do this, and build some confidence, or you're going to go, oh my goodness,
What is going
I want to
on?
be so
Oh my
careful.
god! Damn blessed.
JPEG taken out by. Now they've moved down.
Oh, it looks like
little
Ferentino
bit.
and Billy have taken over where CFC and
Well, CFC's still
CFC.
down here. He came back down. He's working on the last obsidian block. He's almost at the wall.
Yeah, so we have
Oh,
3
right, there
members
it
of
is.
Yaglorious going. This is
so
it, the
just
last
two people
one.
just not doing anything. Like it doesn't matter who comes down.
They're
here,
just
you
making
only
sure, I
need-
guess.
I guess, but to a
But
point.
again,
there's really
it's
nothing for them
blind.
to
They
do.
don't know what's around the corner, or if one person dies, or somebody
Well, they
else to
broke
keep
through
going.
one. Just one more to go now.
And it's almost
It's
done.
the last wool they need. They're just focusing everybody on it. Meanwhile, the Brian side seems to be much more focused on the PvP and trying to keep them out. And of course, they've got the 2 people working on that purple wool. I would love to see them get that all the way back.
Alright, here we go. Hopefully
Alright,
this
they have
skeletons
broken
won't
in.
shoot them.
Oh,
Skeletons
Boris is
loving
all
it.
the way...
And they have yellow.
Nice.
44 minutes in, and finally the last wool has been touched.
Boris has gone all the way down. He's working yellow wool now.
Alright, they just need to
He
work
said,
it
"You know
out.
what, Tom? You keep working
Ooh,
that.
he might provide
pearl.
some issues with the other team. Then, if they try to come out.
I'm working yellow." So as they come out, they can actually reach over and smack him, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can smack them. Oh
But
no,
he's
they're
not in
right
there.
there.
He's not in there.
He's regenning. He's not in.
Yeah, they're out.
And
Well, he's watching them leave. Actually, no, it's not. I don't think he noticed.
no,
He
I
doesn't
don't think he
notice.
even noticed them. He was kind of putting the blocks. He was, regenning. One more person coming through.
Well,
I
they
was
placed
definitely
wool
gonna
too.
see him.
They've got
They're
this.
placing the wool. Yeah, the
Alright.
Outglorious have been placing wool regularly. They definitely got that
That down. Yeah.
information
Alright.
clearly down.
Boris maybe without weapons though, because he was more interested in tidying up his side.
He only has a partially used wooden pick as well.
Really? Oh wow.
Tom is about to do another pearl
Wait, so not even
run.
a sword to take out the webs?
I don't think so.
That
That
would
could be a
definitely
problem.
take him. Yeah. Though it doesn't look like your glorious.
No, not even sword. A mostly used wooden pickaxe, a couple of melons, and a couple of gold nuggets, and some
Okay,
torches.
it's
That's
gonna
it.
take a slight, well not slight, a massive derp to screw up this victory run. There's really, I mean, they've been up and down this this chunk.
It
with
is
a bit of
so.
power.
Oh, look at that! Tom is leaning. He has actually taken a pick, destroyed a row of furnaces, come across bedrock, come all the way to the edge, and went, "Dang it! I can't
I can't
break
get
through."
through.
Alright,
He was
Yellow
exploring
is
for
gonna be
a
on
weak
that
spot. Very
monument
good move.
In the next 10 seconds, CFC climbing that water, and here he comes to finish the match. And that
There it
is
And GG.
GG.
Fantastic! 46 minutes, 33 seconds, blind run, shafted, map by Rayman. There you go. Red, purple, and yellow on Yog's glorious side. Brian, consider yourself blessed or blessed, however it is. Has red on the monument, was so close. I mean, had purple touched several times, just didn't get it all the way out.
Yeah.
And of course, was just exploring where the yellow was when it's over.
And sadly,
Very
I haven't
nicely
seen
done.
a lot of play on this map yet, so I love these matches because I've already seen one thing I need to change for the next iteration. So